Look, I do gotta adjust myself a little bit though. I gotta make sure I'm talking to y'all. How y'all doing? Happy Sunday, y'all. We are coming to y'all live on a Sunday, middle of the day. So if y'all just coming back in the house from church, get comfortable, get y'all drinks, kick y'all shoes off, and come on in to this special episode. I'm so happy to be here, you guys, with episode 9 of season 3, More Than a Pretty Face Live Talk Show. I have a wonderful guest sitting to my left on the couch with me today. So I have a group from there, originally out of Flint and Detroit, but this story will get told. So welcome to the couch this afternoon. We're not even going to hold y'all up. We're going to get right into this. We got a lot to talk about today. So welcome to my couch, the gentleman from Third Trybe, y'all. Welcome to the show. Welcome to More Than a Pretty Face. How y'all doing, fellas? I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all came all the way from Detroit this morning. Like, listen, I love intention, and I love people that when they say they want to do something, they come through. So I appreciate y'all reaching out and really connecting and touching base with us. So shout out to Catch My Vibe Radio. Y'all know how we do over here. This is my home. This is where we record. Shout out to Becky and Cameron for always coming through no matter what day or time they're here with me. So I just appreciate that. But yes, we catching a vibe today. Before we get too far into this, I do want to just say to y'all, we are heading out to Wisconsin first thing in the morning. So I need y'all to just think about us in the morning as we head out on travels. We got 2 vehicles of people heading out to perform Tuesday night for Finesse 2 Times. We got Suds performing and we got No Love performing, y'all. So just a bunch of us going, and we just want y'all to send good, positive vibes as we travel across the highway. Monday, we're going to be live again. So y'all got me one more time this week. I told y'all Wednesday, y'all got me 3 times in 5 days. And so I just appreciate y'all tapping in and joining in with me. Thank you, Ashley, for joining in on the live with us. I appreciate you. But we will see y'all again live tomorrow night. But we're going to jump right off into this. Like I said, we have a lot to talk about. These gentlemen have been doing music for a very, very long time. And so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start on this side of the couch. I'm going to go ahead and let you introduce yourself to the world. I like to introduce people, but I also like y'all to tell the world who you are, where you're from, how you started, and we'll go right down the line.
Okay. Well, I'm Dirty B. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, born and raised there. And just it was the community. Like, growing up, we always used to tap on each other, you know what I'm saying? Started off with poetry, and then eventually somebody taught me how to mold that into rhyme. And then I made a few people laugh, and then I was like,
I got
to do this forever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that was it. Since that, I unlocked this. Like, I'm a good with pattern recognition. So, I listen to some, Big Pun, Big L, Eminem, so I'd see these patterns and I'm like, I want to do that.
Absolutely.
That's it. Since then, I've just been.
How old was you when you really was like, I'm about
I started when I was 11.
Hell yeah.
When I was 11 years old, I started. When I was 13, I had my first, like 11 tracks with a, vacuum sealed pack,
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, 11, 13 to even be getting it together to say this is what I'm about to do and putting the
studio time and everything.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yes, sir.
I'm Knight, born in Brooklyn, New York, raised in Kissimmee, Florida. I moved out here probably 2009 officially. I got 3 kids out here.
Nice.
That's what made me come to me. Growing up, obviously surrounded by hip hop. Growing up, when I moved, probably about 9 years old, Florida. When I turned 18, Greyhound from Kissimmee, Florida to Lansing.
Okay, yeah, shout out to the L. You know what I'm saying? I lived up there too. Yeah, Lansing pretty all right.
Ended up in Clare area up north, Mount Pleasant, a couple other places, and then eventually I ended up residing in Flint, where I'm at now. So that's where I'm based at, fellas. Detroit region area.
Right.
Obviously that's big. Things is different in Michigan than they be in Florida and New York.
Right.
New York got boroughs. Florida got like kind of sections of the city, east, south, west. You know what I mean? I got that too, but it's like a whole big ass Detroit outside of Detroit.
There's really only 3 parts of Detroit that actually matter.
I know, that's what everybody
says. The east side and south
side.
Listen,
Yep.
I've only really been, I joke with you about this. I didn't grow up going to Detroit. I had no reason. It wasn't ever that. I just didn't have a reason to go to the city. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I had friends that did as we got a little bit older, but when I go to Detroit now, I'd be so confused. I'd be like, when am I really in Detroit? because all this say Farmington,
That's what I'm
Rochester.
saying.
Like, where's really
But,
Detroit?
man,
You know what I'm
Florida
saying? Just
got
the
something
city.
like that,
Detroit's
too.
pretty much just the city.
Yeah, right. Like
Kissimmee
it's
got
like
the west side of Kissimmee and then North Kissimmee. You know,
And
and I
that's-
grew up on the west side of Kissimmee, but all my friends was born on the west side of Kissimmee and grew up on the north side of Kissimmee. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So then the lines get blurred. So it's kind of like here, you know, so I ain't never really lost a step or nothing like that.
Right.
But yeah, I came into the scene kind of like doing my own thing. And I met people that put me in touch with other people. Kind of got the ball rolling. But when I met these two, everything just kind of clicked.
The
The
vibe.
third eye, you know, kind of open. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't say that for nothing.
Right.
It's
Right.
really like
That's deep.
It's really like an elevation thing
Right.
for real. Like
Third eye is real deep. Before we get to you, I don't know if y'all had a chance to share the live, so I just want to make sure if y'all didn't get a chance to share the live because y'all said y'all wanted to. So I just want to pause for
I
a
just didn't
second.
want to be unprofessional.
Oh no, you are right. You are right. No, we do this. This is the live stuff.
Do it.
Listen, we
I'm
do what
finna
we
do
do.
it.
You feel what I'm saying? Everything here is authentic and on time and
Trybe,
right on
they gotta
live.
see
So
it.
yeah,
They gotta
like I
see
said,
it.
hold on. They said they
Trybe.
wanted to. Because listen, I've done it, and I'll grab my phone to go share the live and try to tag my guest, and my brain go right to the interview, and I never do it. So
I'm one of those. Put my thing on notification.
Yep.
Like what is it called?
do not disturb.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine stays
Yeah.
that way 24 hours a day. I got to see the
I got a
notification.
couple-
Go to
I got a-
movies or
I got a
go to
couple
podcasts
people
or something
tapped
like
in.
that. It's
Right.
gotta be shut
Yeah,
up.
shut down. Absolutely,
I got a
absolutely.
couple people tapped in. And if y'all
All right.
don't,
Yeah,
I don't
y'all
know.
better tap
ain't-
on in.
Y'all ain't catching the vibe.
Nah, no, y'all better come catch this vibe.
For sure.
There you go.
Yeah, for
Yep,
sure.
there you go.
I see you.
All right, all right. So we appreciate you two gentlemen. Now y'all got the video out here, so we can bring y'all Trybe on into Third Eye Trybe interview here on More Than Pretty Face. Go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
I'm your homie Jay. I was actually born in Redford, where I grew up, but I moved out to Westland. Those are sub-cities of Detroit.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, so not exactly from Detroit, but around
Right.
the area. So
Right.
I haven't rapped as long as these guys, but music has been a part of my life my whole life. So maybe about when I was maybe 18, 19, I decided I was going to start rapping with a friend of mine. And ever since then, I've loved it and just took it many places.
Right.
And yeah, I've been doing it since then. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So let's get into that. So I know that you guys each individually started as artists and y'all had that journey individually and got to, I'm sure, do many shows individually and perform probably with some pretty dope people and work and network with a lot of people. What year did you guys finally decide? Y'all met, obviously, and then y'all said, okay, Third Eye Trybe is really a thing, and this is how we really need to push our brand.
Night.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah, Night.
Yeah, I feel like honestly,
it's the Virginia trip.
Yeah, it was the Virginia.
All right, so
trip.
hold on. So there's a lot of things that kind of fell into place, right? So first of all, we've been in cahoots. Like, all right, so me and Jay, since he started his journey, I was probably your first engineer, right?
Yeah.
So he used to come to my studio,
rapping,
and then he'd start to go do shows, but he didn't have no hype man, and I recorded his shit. So we'd listen to that, you know. So I was like, I'll come fucking hype the shit, whatever. And he's like, all right. And after a while, he was like, you know what? If you start doing that, you can throw some of your songs on my set list. Then we formed a little thing,
kind of performing and writing and together. So
hell yeah, that's what's organic situations to me. I feel like are just the best overall situations when it happens.
Friends for a decade,
yeah.
But Night,
I was gonna say it was kind of like a catalyst thing. So like they already had something melding and it was good, and we was already working together. Like I said, we was already collaborating.
We did together.
I was going to his studio too. Jay would be there. It just made sense. You know what I mean? But we never put a stamp on it. So until one day, Jay's like, yo, we're going on a group trip.
I had never been on vacation either. Ever in my life.
We gotta know Shay.
Yo.
We gotta know Shay.
He's never been nowhere.
That's
ain't never been nowhere.
He never touched ocean, bro. You
Man.
feel me? Like, he
I
never
never
touched
seen the
ocean.
ocean with my eyes. And none of that shit.
Like,
hell
bro.
Yeah.
So we was like, all right, we going. Jay drove all three of us down there. Like, he drove the whole. Well, I guess he didn't drive the whole time, but he drove most of the time.
We're doing this no matter what.
Right.
So we get to the outskirts of Virginia. We get pulled. Jay was speeding out of the gas station. Literally turned out, sped onto the highway. He flicked us. We wasn't even on the highway long. He flicked us. They get us. We like, look, we got weed in the car.
But it was legal there.
Yeah, we was like, I got mushrooms, but they're legal out there too. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like spun the story of like not really a story because in reality, like in places in Detroit, they got cafes where you could go
do that.
trip on shrooms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is what it is. Whoever don't like psychedelics or don't agree with it, it is what it is.
It is what it is, right?
It's you know,
no judgment zone over here. Y'all know what I'm saying? We don't do that.
But we had real mushrooms
and chocolate. So the cop was talking to us and he was real. He was breaking it down. Like somebody with Jay's car with Jay's description was supposedly trafficking fentanyl. So he was like, nah, that ain't us. He was like, okay, obviously y'all got these mushrooms. I can't let y'all go with these, but y'all good with everything else. And I know he knew that chocolate.
Right.
Yeah. You feel me? I know he knew.
Because we had a bunch of real
I know
edibles.
he respected the
They're
realness.
already
Like,
packaged. There was the
we
only
got
thing
out the
just
car
a
so
sandwich
real.
bag.
Right.
I was like, look, bro, this is what we doing. We going on vacation. I got enough to get us high. We not trafficking.
Right.
Not
it's
trying
just
to do
right. That's
extra.
our personal. You know what
That
I'm
was
saying?
honest.
was
You feel me?
Right.
Bro.
And he was like, for your honesty?
He was like, bro, go ahead on.
Go have fun.
I swear, he was literally telling us, breaking it down. This is like a class 4 felony out here. And let us go.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, okay,
needed
cool.
that pass. Hell yeah.
No doubt. And so when we got to the spot, we just started relaxing and enjoying the settings and literally
it's
tripping.
beautiful in
and
Virginia.
We
too.
opened our third eye. I feel like our brains melded together.
Right.
The name
and
came
the eye
later, but
opened.
the idea.
Yeah.
Because really, we had this thing called Bearded Weirdos, and we were like, got a beard? Beard on.
Yep.
Let's go. And but then we were like, yeah.
That's not
nah,
serious.
that's what, I was
that's
like,
something
I told
else.
him,
Yeah.
I told him I just didn't want to.
Yeah, Knight was like, well, let's break it open and let's do something.
Yeah, let's do something
different.
Yeah, because that's
bro.
almost like y'all could do a skit with that.
Yeah.
Which just
Yeah,
y'all,
it's
that's
not
like a
as
skit
serious.
y'all could
Yeah.
do. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's
Yeah.
like a funny y'all could put together and do. But yeah, the Third Eye Tribe really already
sounds a lot
fits.
better.
You know what I mean? It just
stands out.
it's catchy.
It
You know what I'm
is.
saying?
It
And it
is.
just means more.
Trybe.
Hey, but we also all believe, like just it's
Oh hell
awesome.
yeah!
It's awesome
What's
to
up,
be a part
Blaze?
of nature. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hell yeah, Blaze.
when you can actually eat some good mushrooms, not like some heroic dose,
Right.
but just enough to feel them,
just some
Right.
micro
and go out in
dose.
nature and just be like, damn,
Touch some grass.
Yeah, put your ground, put your
You know what
feet
I'm
in the
saying?
grass, put your hands down.
Because I swear,
No,
ever
for real.
since we
Makes
was
a difference.
grounded out there, it has been different.
Listen,
Like,
it gives me chills because I ground every day in the summer.
That's a
As soon
fact.
as it's nice
No,
out,
that's a fact.
I go to the lake and I
That's a
put my
fact.
feet in the
And
sand
I
and
know
all of it.
people doubt that you feel better.
No,
but
it's
you
true.
feel better.
No, you do.
Like
And look at the sun.
Serotonin
Look at the
hits
sun.
are very easy to get.
Yes.
People breathing. Is
Yeah,
just
because
an
we need the
essential thing to
serotonin and we need
produce
the dopamine.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
The-
and every little piece of hit we can get, we crave as
Yeah.
human beings.
Yeah, and we need it.
Crave as
Like-
entities.
Like
bro.
you have to connect back with nature.
Yeah.
Really, especially like as Michiganders, we all know we stuck in the house for
For
them
the
3
winter.
months.
Yeah, for the
Can't
winter.
breathe. You just breathing each other's air in the
Yup.
house. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yup.
can I just get outside and breathe some nice air?
Yeah.
So yeah, grounding puts you in general, even sober, grounding puts you in a whole nother spiritual place if you
Yeah.
allow yourself to really just ground.
Mhm.
For
It's good to
Take
reset.
away the noise, listen to
Yeah,
nature. You know what I'm
Me
saying?
and Dirty was talking one day, and Dirty B makes all our beats, right? Like everything. He
Oh, yeah,
produces,
that's what's
mixes,
up.
and
Shout out
masters
to
all
Dirty
our
B.
shit. He does everything
Oh yeah.
that Studio Magic does for us. You know,
Hell
what I
yeah,
mean?
from
He does-
Canada though. That's what's up.
Um,
International, you know what I'm
yeah,
Oh,
saying?
yeah, that's our dog. Hell yeah! Shout out.
Hell yeah.
shout
Hell
out
no
to
yeah,
doubt.
that's what's up.
No
No,
doubt.
but one
That's
thing
our
I
peoples.
should make clear though is like when we do this, we not only are we like brothers,
Yeah.
fuck this music shit,
Nah, we
Mhm.
definitely
But-
homies.
but we decided that the best way to do this is to split this into 3 different responsibilities.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Jay is pretty much our manager. He keeps
He do
track
the
of us, make
business,
sure that
yeah,
everything
money.
is up front. You know what I'm saying?
T's is crossed, I's
Yeah.
is dotted, all that.
He keeps track of everything.
Mhm.
And he also is the best director of an album. Like if you give him a set of songs that are jumbled up and be like, make that flow. It's
He made that
yeah.
flow.
Also,
And that's his job. Like
Yeah.
that, he knows. Like
Yeah.
Right.
and in Night, he is our like just stick him in a room and he'll make everybody our friend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's
Nah, no
awesome.
doubt.
Just
I love
friendly.
This guy.
people
Yeah.
person.
Listen, I
love
could
him.
hear y'all outside,
Thanks,
but
bro.
he was the one I could hear the when y'all was coming in. I could hear y'all walking by the window.
Believe that.
You got a welcoming voice. You know what I'm saying? When people walk in boldness, it's just it make people be like, okay, who is that? You know what I'm saying?
And me myself, my role is literally just the creative part of like the instrumentals, the mixing, the mastering, and the artwork.
So let me just ask a question, because I always have curiosity in my head, right? I'm not musically inclined at all, but I love to sing. I always will. My name on Snapchat, Karaoke Bear, because listen, I'm going to sing all the time.
No doubt. That's beautiful.
But in my brain, I always say, like, for artists, when an artist is like, got the song right, and in their head, they can hear it because they hear it a certain way. How do you really deliver that to the engineer to say, this is what I need it to sound like? Like, I don't get how to make that make sense.
It does come out a little different.
Right.
It never sounds 100% what you
want
heard in your head.
Because I couldn't make the noise to try to tell you what the hell I'm hearing in my brain. You feel what I'm saying?
When it's different, it's better. So.
Right.
Yeah. But also, another big thing is when you work with a specific producer or engineer you build like a repertoire. Like I know what you like.
He knows.
I've done a bunch of tricks to your voice. I know all the things that I can do to it to make it do things. So whenever
that's a fact.
Yeah, whenever we pop up and say, for instance, we're doing like a melodic hip hop song that's like got some good harmonies in it. Well, maybe I want to add maybe some pitch correction or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
We do a little dabbling with like all the things that you can.
Yeah, we experiment.
Program, you know what I mean? Like,
and also, we have this thing we call quality control. We all have Neumann mics. They're all $1,000.
Took me to my job on Monday. Don't do that. Quality control.
No, I mean, but it just means that we all have the same equipment and we all have our own personal studios, so that even if we're not right next to each other,
and all sounds the same,
we can make that song.
We mixed it.
And obviously, like we don't record in the same places, but like we got our sonic. Like the rooms sonically sound the same.
Right.
I got like a chaotic eyeball to compensate my room space noise.
Right.
Because obviously I'm not in Dirty B's studio where it's like enclosed.
Right.
Or I'm not at,
and that takes, a lot of, we got to tweak just a little more to make everything really sound like we're in the same room when this drops.
A lot of that is having the quality equipment, because I don't mean to, because they don't sponsor me yet. But Neumann is the German, equivalent to like a Ferrari or something in a microphone.
Right.
The best songs you've ever heard on the radio, they've all been recorded on the U87. We have its little brother, the TLM 102.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know nothing you talking about, but you sound exactly like you know what's going on. But I believe it though.
He's a mic nerd.
It's got listen.
We're referred to as gear sluts.
Hey.
Okay, I didn't know that. I learned that today.
I learned something new on the interview. Hell yeah.
And that's the thing too. Like we different people.
Right.
Jay, you know what I'm saying? He an outdoors kind of dude. He like to do shit.
Hell
we don't, but like that's his, you know what I mean, his bag. You know what I mean? I'm like the Marvel nerd. You know what I'm saying? I like straight up rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna beat it to the nails done. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to rap. I don't give a shit. I'll be tired. I want to rap. Let's go.
Right.
And Dirty B like listen to heavy metal sometimes, and you know what I'm saying? He draws and fucking listens to ebooks and shit. Like we just different people, but what makes us is, you know what I'm saying, just being able to.
It's
there you go. That's
organic
bars.
The best things in life happen organically. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll always believe in even how I ended up here. You know my story because we talked about it, right? I never set out to do a podcast, but I can tell you one thing. When I was a little bitty girl and I used to talk all the time, my grandma said, girl, I hope one day you do something with all that talking. You talk all the time. You know what I'm saying? And here I am and can do this all day long. And it's like, I don't know why, but my brain has so many things and I just want to keep talking to people because people's journeys to live their best life to me is so impressive in so many ways, which is why I bring people like you guys to my couch, because it's all about like letting people know that finding a way to make money doing what you love is the only way to real success. And a lot of people are so scared. I'm one of them. I never took the leap to do what I thought I would want to do younger. I was terrified. I was a young mom, so I had that journey to do. You know what I'm saying? But I taught my kids to find something they love to do and turn it into money, and they're all self-employed. because that's the only way to really truly have happiness in the world that we have to live on. You know what I'm saying? We ain't asked to be here, but if we gotta be here, do something you love and get paid off it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Now, going back to what you said about Dirty B, speaking of artists, because I have to give a shout out to y'all merchandise that y'all are wearing today on the couch.
He designed that.
So he hand drew this design, y'all. Shout out to this design. The one in the middle. This is just, it's dope, bro. I love their merch. So I know y'all got merch available.
Our Third Eye Tribe merch is available.
Shout out to Garrett.
We didn't
Garrett
do
here with us. Yeah.
Oh shit.
What up, bro?
So we appreciate y'all. But yeah, shout out to y'all merch. I know one thing I've learned with my own brand is that creative mind gets it going and you just have to put it out.
Well, that's
here,
another thing about Jay
is
he's one of the ones that'll be like, you know what we need to do?
Yeah.
And somebody else,
his ideas are always like
on point.
Yeah,
always.
On point.
They make sense. Make sense moves. Intentional moves in this industry got to be, You got to, because listen, as soon as you do something, something else change. You know what I'm saying? Just that quick. I'm like, from the day I sat down here, everything in my brain is like, I look at my logo and I love it. This is my organic true first logo ever. But my new one, I'm like, man, I just love it so much. But it's like elevated. You know what I'm saying? But this is my baby, so I'm always rock it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like our original one had the alien, and we still, extraterrestrials as far as the way we think.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the world is like in a constant state of ignorance sometimes.
Listen,
man.
Talk about it.
Not a lot of open-minded people out there no more.
There isn't. There isn't.
I just I always knew, like, regardless what I did with music, I had to make it where people could be like, you know what? He never hated on nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, he never really hated on nobody else.
Because it don't take that to be successful, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
$0 to not be a hater.
Really,
Zero.
literally. Literally. Because, like, why this goes back to every facet of everything in life, from who we are, what we do, how we live, all this. Why do it matter?
Right.
Why do it matter? What I'm doing, what you doing, I don't care. Is you happy? Is you at peace? Is you living your best life? Do what you do and live your best life 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? Because our life here is really short if you believe in eternity and life after this. Our life here is actually short, even if you live to be 100. 100 out of infinity is not much. It's a drop in the sand. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not living in your best life and really living in true intention, then what are we really doing here? You know what I'm saying? Right, so I appreciate y'all coming here. Like, this is such a dope interview, y'all. We need to do more Sunday interviews. Talking about you guys just dropped a new song, which I went and watched that a few times because I was like, let me really just listen what's happening here. I believe, if I remember right, and I listen, it's Sunday and I've had a great weekend. So I think it's called The Routine.
The Routine.
Okay.
No doubt.
So let's talk about The Routine, because it hit different for me. I just, after you listen to it the first time and try to hear what you hear, but then you go back the second time and say, let me listen to what I just heard. So it's a dope song. The video is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying?
I love that video.
So you're doing all the engineering, obviously. So who's the creative mind behind the music videos?
Oh no, so Jay, take that away.
No, we had a video guy.
Okay.
Just kind of put it together. We just had the idea to shoot the video at a venue we're performing at, and pretty much just went with it. It was dope. It came together sweet. The video guy, I want to say, pretty much did majority of it.
Shout out to Kimbro. Shout out Kimbro.
I'm like, shout out to the video guy.
For sure. Kimbro film.
The song overall, if y'all haven't checked it out, they on YouTube, Third Eye Tribe. Go check out The Routine. They just dropped it. It's also on their page if you want to go find it there. But definitely a whole entire vibe. So, like, if you're not listening to it, y'all get them on y'all playlist somewhere.
Thank you.
Y'all have been out here for quite some time doing music. So back to in Virginia, we kind of got off track a little bit because my brain is like, so let's go back to Virginia, because that's kind of where we were headed to get to the next part of what I want to talk about. You guys were in Virginia, y'all was enjoying nature and grounding and getting y'all, third eye open. You know what I'm saying?
Just wanted to make it a thing
right
at that point.
What year was that?
That was the beginning of this year.
No,
that was 2000.
No, it was last year that we said we got to do it, but I think the beginning of this year is when we came up with the name.
Oh, we've been doing it for longer than that.
Yeah, really? For sure.
Tell the truth.
Smoking, bro.
It was
Nah, it was 2 years ago.
It was
that
like 2023.
Yeah,
Okay.
2023 was
Beginning in 2024.
And I
is
remember,
when
we said
we started.
we got to do it, but the name thing took a little longer.
Yeah,
because we had already started kind of making some music,
Mm-hmm.
and we just started shooting.
We knew we needed a
So y'all was
name.
officially unofficial until the name really solidified itself.
And we tried spelling it a bunch of different ways.
I don't even think we had did music yet at this point. I mean, we had music in the vault, but we didn't do Third Eye Tribe music
until then.
Because we ended up with some tracks that, like, when we started, that were in the vault that had all three of us. It just wasn't called Third Eye Tribe.
Right. Yeah. Hell yeah, that's what's up. Yep. So what was the first when you guys decided to be official, and y'all had them songs in the vault? What was the first song y'all pulled out and dropped?
Goes Up.
Yeah, shout out Goes Up.
Y'all want to drop a little verse right now?
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah, drop a verse. I need to hear it.
We want to do Goes Up.
Yeah, drop
a verse.
Smoked out, smelling like a whole dispensary. My weed turned a hot box to a party. Munchies kicking, you know who I'm breaking bread with. My team on these rappers' heads like Excedrin. Say when, this a go. Money green like Piccolo. Smooth as a pick and roll. Anytime I spit a flow, drip like a faucet. Sick, make them nauseous. Anybody hating on us must be exhausted. Every win, all the work, can't put us in the dirt. Thought we fall off by now, bitch, your feelings hurt. We similar to the Wu-Tang Clan. Meets Outcast and G-Unit, bearded brethren.
Hey, if y'all not on, y'all better get on the line. Hell yeah, listen, when people can do stuff on the spot like that, that just make me know right now, y'all truly authentic. I already knew, but when people can do stuff like that and it just come out just like that, I love it. I swear to God, I love it.
It's a dope track. We have a lot of fans like that. So I said, lime green smoke in the air whenever I'm seen. My team turned a rhyme scheme to a crime scene. Godspeed. You really got me messed up, so you coming up missing like Tom Green's left nut. I like people to laugh at me, but I masturbate. So up in the castaway. I just got back today. I'm so filled up with evil if you still fuck with people that can kill punks like gross up burritos. Ill fucking vato. You feel something hostile. $100 bills, put the pills up his nostril. It's so lame the cocaine gives me nose pains when they can afford the 40 and snorting the whole thing. What would God say? What did you tell me, Padre? It's my way, and my way is the highway. Literally, I get high, then I sit in my driveway for 5 days, so they thought I committed suicide. Wait, never mind, I think he's fine. He just high as hell. I'm surprised he's still alive. Can you drive yourself to the hospital to get yourself a drug screen until they seen the credits for a movie in my bloodstream?
Oof. Hey! Hell yeah, bro. Listen, that goes hard. Listen, y'all is dope. This is so fun. I'm just having a ball, y'all. Happy Sunday to y'all. If y'all not here, y'all missing out. Y'all better catch the rewatch. You know what I'm saying? It's for God on everything. So yeah. You are hell yeah, go.
I'm big. You can tell by the look of my face. I was dilated. I've been blazing over 5/8. I stay stranded on my own in this rapping game like Tom Hanks.
I will put a whole cast away.
I'll ball, so you know I will, son.
Bill done
up my dough in the moment they'll come to get me. Bet 150 that they will run to get jiggy with it.
That's all right, shit. That's all right. Hell yeah. Shout out to y'all. That shit dope. I don't even care. Listen.
We just smoked, so I got
listen.
Bad. Like.
If y'all, so let's talk about this real quick, because I know y'all hit the road and travel. I know look like y'all are leaving soon, right? Going soon. Like
we always
just got back.
Just got back. I'm like, y'all did something.
We just got back from Mass.
Back to
April. We're trying to book this Florida trip in Clearwater. We should be performing.
Are y'all driving or flying?
We flying.
Oh, y'all tripping.
We'll be flying.
They tripping, y'all.
It's actually on my bucket list to find.
Honestly, man.
Not right now, though.
Oh yeah, right now.
Not right now.
A lot of crazy shit going
on. Listen, not right now.
Shout out Spirit.
Shout out Spirit. Hell yeah, because that's who I fly to, but I'm not.
Black on, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, it's free.
I ain't heard of one of them going down yet either. So.
No, not yet. Not yet.
And I can't lie. You know, when I had to fly cheap Frontier and shit, that's not even the one that went down. It was like United and shit like
Delta.
that.
So, bro, Delta went down. That's bad.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all top brands and shit. But regardless, like I've been flying my whole life. That shit really don't bother me.
Listen, I'm already scared of flying, so it's too much for me right now. My anxiety hit the roof. When the Delta plane rolled,
no doubt.
On the landing strip, I said, I'm done. I'm straight. Listen,
I heard they got people out though. Didn't they get like a few of them?
I'm driving with them. I flew last
no
year.
doubt,
I'm not getting on a plane right now. I'm too scared.
Nah, I mean, honestly, my lady will do it. We just can't afford the days. Like,
right. No, I feel that,
you know what I mean?
That's a long drive to
between
Florida.
life and, you know what I'm saying, maintaining what we already got going. We need the bread. Like,
no, I feel it. Hell yeah, book that show and go. I'm going to pray for y'all when y'all get on that plane.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
So Florida coming up. But I'm certain that y'all are open to booking. So I want y'all right now while I'm thinking about it, because I get ADHD and get off on 100 things. Let the audience, let everybody know, how can they find y'all to get y'all booked?
Oh, I mean,
we're on everything.
We're on everything.
Instagram is just Third Eye Trybe.
With the Y, y'all. THYRD. Trybe is with the Y too. So make sure you get it right.
And when you ask why not?
Why not? You know what I mean? It's always why not.
Right. That's a good way to live though, because why not?
Yeah, that's kind of part of it.
People always ask why. We say why not?
Yeah, that's the whole reason
that's why we put the Y in there.
Yeah. Right. Hell yeah, that makes sense.
Plus, there's 3 Ys. You know,
right.
We
like to
it's a lot of 3. You know, keep that 3.
Yeah. 3 is powerful if you really understand spirituality and numbers and numerology and all that.
Father God, Holy Spirit, we set up all like that. You know,
not to mention, none of us are from luxurious backgrounds.
But so broke as hell.
Also, when you drop something on the 3rd of the month, you're also like, hey, it's Bridge Card Day.
Yeah.
And our album just dropped.
So security too, bro. 3rd of the month. Don't play with me. I work in a bank. I know what the 3rd is. Overtime, mandatory every month on the 3rd. Trust me, y'all can think about me every 3rd now.
Tax overtime, Mr. President.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
We get that.
No, for real though. Because listen, there's deeper meaning to all of it. And so for the people that aren't getting the message, y'all pay attention. When there's intention behind what you're doing, there's a message to be delivered. The songs are intentional, the movements are intentional. It makes sense to follow people like this. Y'all get with these independent artists that are really not going to be independent forever. They may be, but they're going to be bigger than what we seeing right now. So shout out to y'all for the journey.
Thank you.
And the continued journey, because it take heart, it take grit, it take grind. Listen, the music industry is a raw dog competition out here. People is always, like you said, you've made sure you ain't one out here hating, which is gonna excel y'all to the next level. You know what I'm saying?
Also, I'm the one that usually speaks to the people about the business. So like, we're self-managed. So if you're talking to somebody about booking us, you're talking to me, more than likely.
Hell yeah.
So I just, always try to build a repertoire with people. We're not gonna ask for our entire booking fee right up front. You know what I mean? We not them type of people.
Right.
But have us out, have us perform, see if you can understand what we're doing, and if it makes sense and you want us out again, then we'll talk fees.
And we made a vow, if you want to call it that at the very beginning of the year, we said, all right, we really need to like invest in this stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the bat signal. Whoever wants to book us, wherever it is, if it's in Alaska, fucking pack the parka and go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? However it takes to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when you know what you're doing, you have to make those moves yourself. And that goes true to Catch My Vibe Radio and everything that we're doing over here. Those moves have to be strategic. You have to keep going. You have to be on time. You have to, you know what I'm saying? You have to move with great intention, because you reap what you sow when you come out here in this type of industry. You have to move with intention with people. You got to build the relationships. You got to network with people. You know what I'm saying? And so it's good to have, a strong person on the team. See, Chuck's that person for us. Chuck will get you in any goddamn door ever. Period. Point blank. He's going to get you in the door. And he's going to have him and Chuck, he remind me of Chuck a little bit, don't he?
Shout out to Stevie Stone. But when we did that show, we were like, get in there, come on.
And I just dapped him up. I told him the situation.
Into a lucrative thing for us.
He was like, listen, I'll do this. I was like, you'll do that for that?
Right. When people see a thing and believe in it, though, they will.
What I'm saying? Like,
they'll invest.
Confidence.
Yeah.
Because if
I ain't even gonna. I can't. I can't speak on the whole conversation just because.
The story was actually.
It was genuine. It was genuine. Regardless, it was genuine.
Yeah. And when somebody coming with you.
You know what I'm saying? We spoke. That turned into something else. Now he on the album. You know what I mean? Our debut album got 4 or 5 names on it where, like, you can honestly say we held our own with people in the industry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You might not be up here. But,
shout out to those artists. We had Astray, we had Stevie Stone, we had Seuss Mace, and we had Shoe Gang.
Hell
yeah,
that's what's up.
Hell yeah.
available.
Listen, that's what it's about, though, man.
New era
And that
available on all
confidence,
platforms.
confidence will keep you moving in spaces always.
Yeah.
And that's what it really takes, because
Yeah.
once people see it, then they believe in it. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes
Exactly.
you got to get your toes in the door. You know what I'm saying? It takes confidence.
100%.
You got to walk in bold. Like, look,
Yeah.
you finna
Like
know
you
who
own
we
the
is
place.
when we leave.
And
if
a
you
lot
didn't
of
know
these
we got
artists
here.
ain't even trying to, they get approached all the time. What's gonna
Mhm.
make you different? What's gonna make you stand out? Like
Right.
you said, the on the spot thing
Mhm.
is crucial. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
Yeah, you got to
organic
be
shit.
ready.
We're ready to do
Gotta be
what
ready.
we gotta do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And every time it's a show, it's an experience. Dirty B on the beats, it goes crazy.
Because look, since I was a little kid, I didn't care if you listened. I didn't care what the answer was. I'd walk up and be like, "Hey, you listen to pop? You know what I'm saying?
right in their face.
Yeah.
Hell
and
yeah.
and maybe that person's like, not my cup of tea. Then the next person be like, "What's up? Where's your shit?
All right.
How do I buy it?"
Because listen, the most I like to have that shock factor. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect when they came to me about this interview. I was like, well, I don't give a shit. Y'all know I'd bring anybody on the show,
Yeah.
but let me go see who they are. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? And I was like, okay, wait a minute. I wasn't expecting that. You know what I'm saying? Because here's one thing. One, you don't see groups too much anymore.
Not
You
no
don't
more.
see people
Nope.
where they can come together and really
I
have
told them that
a solid.
Get it.
You just
Yeah.
don't. Now you see two people maybe, but you got a
Right.
main person to kind of, somebody that's
Sidekick.
there, but
Yeah.
he,
Yeah.
he kind of the side dude. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But you don't really see. I grew up in the 90s. I'm sure you probably
Yeah.
close to growing up in the
Yup.
90s. You know what I'm saying? It was different than you had Wu-Tang Clan,
Yeah.
Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
You had
Yup.
these people that were
Bone
really
Thugs.
out here, Bone Thugs and Heart.
Yeah.
Like they was true groups in
Shout
the
out Coach
industry.
Contra. I want to get
Unit,
them.
my
We want to get
favorite.
them
Yeah.
on. We want to
Hell
get them
yeah.
on the track.
But where did that fall off though? Because now that I'm really sitting here having
Money.
that conscious
Yeah,
thought,
Money,
selfish.
ego.
Ego.
Yeah.
damn,
That's what I'm saying.
bro,
Third eye
humans.
tribe
That's
takes
what-
that out of it.
Yeah.
Because we
We take
suffer
that out
ego
of it.
death once every weekend.
Right.
Nah,
Like,
literally this last show.
Yeah, we went
killed
over
me.
the whole way over. I was in a
Killed
pillow
me.
palace. He didn't know what was going on with him, and he didn't want to laugh anymore.
I told my
I literally had every pillow from every floor just.
I
stacked
can't
on
laugh
me.
no more.
They're
dog.
like, "Where's Dirty?" I'm like, you just see a hand pop out the pillow.
That's a fact.
I just loved it. It
I
was
don't
so
even
fun.
understand how it happened so fast.
Well, this guy, he's like, come
I'm an
on, bro.
instigator.
He
I
is.
believe
He's
it
an
too.
instigator.
I'm like, he's the quiet. You're the
Yeah,
quiet one.
I
You
am.
sit back
But
and
he-
watch
yo,
everything too.
That
I
shit
know
fucked him
it.
up. You don't want to do
Oh,
that
yeah,
shit no
Ja.
more.
We went
Look,
way
I'm just
too
like
hard.
watching him. That's Ja, and our team. That's Ja. Just
He
sit
don't want to
back.
do that shit no more.
Nah, we gonna keep it where
Nah.
we usually keep it.
Listen, honestly, the music's been incredible lately.
Yes.
Everything.
Listen, for y'all being a
feedback's
year,
been
just
good.
over a year into this group unit,
Yeah.
that's like y'all are doing some moves.
That's a
I
fact.
know people that have been doing this a long time, and they still in Jackson, America.
Yup.
Yeah.
Thinking they big time. You know what I'm
Yup.
saying? And I ain't
Yup.
knocking y'all. Y'all know I love y'all
Nah.
local artists.
Oh yeah.
But what I'm saying is, when you really want to do something, you go hard and you
Yeah.
get
Yup.
outside
Well,
your own boundaries. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Y'all got a bigger platform than the people here being from Detroit and Flint. You know what I'm
Yup.
saying?
Yup.
But Detroit ain't it.
Right.
Nope.
Detroit's
No.
only this big
Hey,
when you
Flint
look
got
at the
haters.
world.
I'm gonna be honest.
I believe it.
People also
Because I'm
say-
not from Flint, I could move different. But Flint
Mhm.
got haters.
Oh, I believe it. I used to work up in Flint area, and listen, I don't like.
You got to be able to, first of all, take a bunch of
Mhm.
Yeah.
like, all right, any
100%,
artist
yeah.
listening to this, listen to this. When you start up, everything you do is gonna either backfire or you're spending bread on it. And then you should be
Throwing
Talk
money
about
at
it.
that
and hold
shit.
up, you should have a smile on your face
Yeah,
the
you
day
gotta
that
do
you
it
break
regardless.
even.
Yeah.
Yep.
When you're like,
Absolutely.
oh, I got all my money back.
Yeah.
Awesome. If you make profit, shut your
Even
fucking
better.
face. Get
Hell
outta here.
yeah, bro.
What
I
are you
remember
doing
when
it?
I got to the point with my merch that I actually finally made money, and I was
Yeah.
like,
And then invest that again.
woo!
Right.
Yeah.
I made it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the reason. Right now, we not buying on shows. We
No,
got festivals that
yeah.
exclusively
If
fuck
you
with us.
ain't paying our rider,
We're doing
then
con-
make it
yeah.
really worth our while,
Yeah.
and we will do it for free.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll drive
We're
out
not
there on
paying
my
you
dime.
for
You
free.
gotta
Y'all
get me
be
there
willing-
at least.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Give
Gotta
us the
If
stage.
they
cover
at least,
something.
if
Give
they
us the
send us,
people.
yeah, they send us because our rider right now is $300,
Mhm.
Yep,
and we're gonna put that towards gas and hotel.
that's a
Right.
fact.
You know, if you pay for the hotel and you toss us some gas money, we're on the
Like
way.
they did
Right.
in Indiana. Shout out Mr. Knowledge and Mark
Yeah, that
Owens.
was gangster. I was like, "What's
They
up?"
sent
Let's
me
get it.
gas money on the way there. I ain't asking for a dime.
Right.
They sent
Hell
that
But
yeah.
shit.
if it's a good opportunity and you
Good opportunity.
When
we're
people
gonna take
believe
it.
in you, they'll do it though. That's
That's
the
a
easy
fact.
and you don't have to ask. You know
They
what I'm
seen
saying?
us one time in Michigan. They drove from Indiana to Michigan, did a show with us. Cena, so it was like, yo, you want to come?
I'm sorry, but Michigan don't support each other.
That's
Other
true.
than 710 Bash, shout out 710
Oh yes,
Bash.
but that's a different community. That's all those weed heads. We like to get together. And
Yeah, that's a whole different community. And they support everybody.
no
But you know
doubt,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
But when it comes to the music scene, when you're going to these different shows, you'll notice that there'll be like the 5 good dudes, and if one of them leaves, there goes 20 people out the door.
Listen, we know. I've hosted events for some people out of Toledo or been around people out of Toledo. I mess with Toledo scene. I don't know if you know who Tempest Van Gogh and Ras Accurate is and all them, but them some dope artists out of there too. So shout out to them. Future Davis, she's an artist out of Toledo. Highs out of Morenci. We know that every time I go out to an event out there, it pissed me off that people do that.
Yeah.
Why do y'all leave? Why did y'all come? Listen, I get coming to support your person.
Right.
That's what you're supposed to do. But at the same time, you're at a show with 10 artists. Stay and support the show.
Yeah.
Why did you drive to? Listen, Cameron, how long was our day at Morenci? Minus the bull. Minus the bull. We was still out there about 8-9 hours for a show. Because it was a 14 person set. We was there for the whole set. You know what I'm saying? Like, you stay for the whole show and support everybody there. And listen, I'm guilty, y'all. I've left because some of y'all show be 92 hours long.
No doubt.
I can't do that. But the Michigan scene, this is, and I say this, the local scene here in Jackson, we have some dope artists here. The Michigan scene overall could really take over the Michigan Midwest industry for real.
No doubt.
They
could.
Yeah, if they were
if we worked together, it would be crazy.
Yeah.
Like, if we were like, oh, there's a show going on where, man, fuck that party we was gonna go to. Let's
all go support
up at that show.
Hey,
bro.
Jay trying to secure the building right now. He trying to secure.
Yeah, we're doing that. We doing that.
So make sure y'all catch my vibe. No, you know what I'm saying. Keep us in the loop
about
what's happening.
Right, we trying to change the industry. For
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
We've always done it. Like with me, I charge $25 exclusives, 3 for $50.
I don't know why he do this for y'all.
But but it's, and I make like A1 the industry.
I don't know why he do this for y'all.
I'm not just trying to plug my brand, but I'm just saying it's like like artists aren't willing to spend $100. Then you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, there's people really getting bags and you just giving them away. I love you.
Listen. Sometimes it be like that though. Sometimes it be like that, but that love's gonna come back to you.
Yeah. Oh, it do. It really do. The people love this man. But
so, of the shows that you guys have obviously been performing and traveling all over, it sounds like you've touched many cities since you've started. What we'll start at this end because you're quiet, so I need to hear you a little bit more. So I'm gonna come down to you. I'm gonna be like Whoopi today. We're gonna change direction. You know what I'm saying? Right. What so far has been your favorite city to perform in and why?
Probably what was the Stevie Stone? Indiana?
No, that was Chicago.
Probably Chicago. Yeah, okay. We opened for Stevie Stone.
Okay.
And it was just awesome. Everything there was great. We originally booked a different show, but that show got canceled. So Stevie Stone allowed us to come perform on that show.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what's up. The pivot and turn. I love it.
For sure. Yeah. And we showed up there and we talked to Stevie himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he dapped us up. Like, yo, y'all could go whenever you want, basically.
Yeah. Right.
But we just ended up going first just because we wanted to set the tone. You know what I mean?
Set the tone. That's the message of the day.
Really
set the tone.
That show. So
it make a difference too to be a kind of like a surprise come on guest into it in a city that you're not from though, and to get shown love out of that. That's what awesome. But that's what that's about. That's what that road stuff is.
He appreciated us kind of like getting the ball rolling.
Right.
Appreciated it.
So, hell yeah, that's what's up.
We was there before Stevie Stone was there.
And it showed a Juggernaut because that song is
Juggernaut's crazy.
Oh, so nasty.
Go check out Juggernaut if you ain't heard Juggernaut.
And that's another thing. I got to mix some of my favorite artists on this album because Stevie Stone's up there. Stray was up there, and I got to mix those voices. They sent me the raws, so I was like, "Yeah, fuck you."
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
That's an experience, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What do you? We're gonna get to y'all too, but what do you do to prepare for a show? Like, what's your? Because you're a quiet guy. Yeah, he's the quiet guy of the group. So what do you? Is you like?
Well, really, I can't smoke, and when we're at the venue, because we just gives me bad anxiety.
Okay.
And I feel like I can't perform at 100%.
Right.
So that's really the main thing is
you just
gotta,
keep yourself
till
after the show and then you go get lit.
After we perform, after we get off stage, then I'm
They'll
good.
smoke 5-8 blunts.
Yeah,
I mean, to be in the right state of mind, if that's what you got to do, some people is the complete other way. They got to smoke 5 before they get on.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought that's how I used to.
Right.
That's kind of what caused the issue.
Right. That anxiety, that you're up there like.
I think we've been performing since I've almost started rapping.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the years of experience just
now you're comfortable.
It's just like breathing.
Ready to go.
Yeah,
hell
as long
yeah.
as I'm not smoking, I'm good.
Then you're like
thing.
Keep the bag prepared for after the show, but right now I'm good on that.
Sure,
shout out to everybody still watching. I appreciate y'all.
Yes.
We still here for a little while, so I appreciate y'all being here on the special Sunday edition. The second time y'all see me this week, third time tomorrow. So y'all tap back in with us tomorrow. But so for you, what was your favorite show so far? Same show, or we got another one or another city that you?
I feel like that
love?
show was definitely great. I just love the fact that we went to Massachusetts, which is the East Coast, and kind of like did our thing out there. Because it's just a difficult lane.
Yeah.
You can't really come with like, you know what I'm saying, the music that's popular nowadays and expect to pop there. Like, not that you couldn't, but
it's just different out there. You from Cameron from out there, Baltimore.
Oh yeah, B-more, that's what I'm saying. They get down. They
East
care
Coast
about
a little
like
different.
You care about like bars and substance. You know what I'm saying? If motherfuckers could really breathe on stage. And,
but that's really like, what music should be. That's why I said when y'all, some people don't have breath control on stage, and that irritate me. Like, listen, if you can't do it live, don't do it.
Exactly.
Just don't do it. Yeah. Leave that off. Keep it on the album. But if you can't breathe through it, then just nobody wants to hear you up there.
That's
winded on the stage. You know what I'm saying? You can't get the next verse out. Like, just stick with what you can do live. You know what I'm saying? All that other stuff is for the album.
Jay be like, don't even rap over the vocals. We ain't done that in years. Like,
that's what's up though.
Karaoke.
See, but that's me. I need the back. You know what I'm saying? When I do, I need the whole song.
It's not against you.
Nothing against that. But
but if you can do it without it, then do it without it.
You know, we bought our own mics, high quality mics, to make sure that our verse comes through clear.
Right.
So I would say the first Massachusetts show was probably my favorite show.
Your favorite so far.
That's the one where Dirty B said we sold like $200 of merch, man. Like
prior to the show.
You know what I mean? Super good.
That independent feeling of being in those venues. And like I told you, one of my best friends is in the industry, and I remember being at one of their shows and watching their merch sell, and people was going crazy over it. And remembering that conversation on how they felt about that. It's just awesome. like people are really wearing their shit, bro. They're really out here wearing it. And then you get to the point where they want you to now sign the merch before you take off. You know what I'm saying? When you run your own merch table before the show, they want to be tangible, touching, shaking your hands, having that conversation.
And just like the way the promoter was in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? It was appreciated. There was a lot of love shown to us for coming as far as we came. Yeah. You know, they knew we drove from Detroit area, Michigan, whatever. And they showed love for it. They accommodated. But like, promoters hate on other promoters, and that shit is just not.
It's weird.
Like, don't
weird
do
behavior.
that. Don't do that. Don't knock artists because they went to somebody else that's in your city or area, and you don't mess with that dude. Let them learn that lesson.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to do what's good for us. Like, we got to perform on every stage possible. And that means anyone that'll give us one. So, like, if you're not, you know, on good terms with somebody and we take that stage, you can't
be mad at us.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, just don't come to the show. Like, who cares?
You know what I'm saying? Book us for another one and let's do a harder one. You know what I'm saying? But don't knock the next, man. Like, let's see what happens on each stage. But, you know, with that being said, I think, like, that Stevie Stone show was another good one.
Right. So, I would ask you what you do to prepare for the show, but we already know the answer.
Well, I'm smoking good.
Yeah. we already know what time it is. So I know that we've talked about this a little bit already. So I know those two shows for you were top tier too.
No, yes, but actually my favorite show was actually the one in Illinois recently. Got the signed autograph. Like, what, you want my fucking what?
Yeah, see, hell yeah.
I had to find a Sharpie.
Right.
Shout out LaSalle, Illinois. That's a little LaSalle.
Shout out to LaSalle.
Crazy.
Like they requested
little ass city.
So yeah, on that show. So
wait till somebody tattoos your autograph.
Oh my god, get out of here!
It's gonna happen.
No doubt.
My best friend that we was talking about before the show. Shout out to him down in Florida. I love you, Case. Somebody 2 people I know for a fact tattooed his logo on them.
Yeah.
I swore I was gonna do it. I just haven't got to it yet, but it's gonna happen. So remember that I said this when that happens.
That would be awesome.
But no, the first show that we had out there, it went really good. So the reason that we even showed up to that is because when the promoter put up that they're doing another show, a bunch of people are in the comments like, should definitely Trybe again. Trybe.
Right.
Bring them back. Bring them back.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's what's
good.
up. Yeah, because like it's like the first time in a city is like, especially if people aren't familiar with you, to get invited back, and the same people come and they bring their friend all this time. You know what I'm saying? They're like, wait a minute, y'all heard of these people? You know what I'm saying? And it just gets bigger and bigger. But that's what that networking lane is about. It is. Fuel the fire and keep going. So for the upcoming future, or really, I guess, just in general for your journeys, where we'll start at this end this time. I'm nosy, so I just be wanting to know what the hell people want to do.
That's fine.
Where is your dream to perform?
Oh, all right. So
like
I have
like
3,
anywhere.
I have 3 in Detroit because I'm a Detroit baby. I've always enjoyed our our architecture, and my top 3 were always St. Andrews, Harpo's, and the Fillmore. Done St. Andrews, I've done Harpo's, but the Fillmore. We gotta get it.
I'm scared. Don't tell everybody. Don't sit in the second story.
Oh, dude,
that bitch was shaking last time.
But when you look up and you see that beautifully carved whatever,
you see that beautifully carved
little chandelier
doing like that with the people up there. No, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
the Fillmore's that. But let's go bigger than Detroit, since that's your hometown. Right. So that's good. But we're talking like worldwide, like country.
Because all of my that'd be amazing. Just because all of my favorite artists, Big Pun, Big L, they're all from New York.
It can happen, bro. It can happen. It really can happen. That's big. So for
Mecca,
so what would be for you?
Yeah, I would probably say that myself, man. Or the Red Rocks Amphitheater in Colorado.
That's just Colorado.
Red Rocks.
Just shout out anywhere in Florida, but there's like big stages, of course, in Florida that we would want to grace, but South by Southwest stage.
You can do anything bigger than a club.
Dreamville stage. I heard
they get you outside the club.
If you do anything bigger than a club, I'm just gonna be like, this ain't real.
It's happening. Doubt. It's on its way. That's happening this year for y'all. I'm calling right now. That's happening. Y'all gonna be outside the club before the year is over. It's only March. We early.
We definitely outside. We definitely outside this year.
Let me say happy birthday to my best friend, my homegirl down in Memphis, Tennessee. Nikki, I love you. I forgot about you.
Happy
beautiful.
Birthday, Nikki.
It's just been a great weekend. But so big stages. So we're talking. What about for you?
I was gonna say Red Rocks. Madison Square Gardens would be.
See, so now that's how y'all know y'all work together, because y'all goddamn want to go the same places. So make it happen. That's coming. Manifestation. Throw that up on your what they call them, vision boards.
I guess for something different, I would like to record something at the Abbey Studio in London.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
That's
it for a while.
Yeah.
There you go. That's fire.
Yeah.
London's I never dope, even thought about that. I mean, the UK for sure.
Yeah, London's
just
dope.
go in there, like, just everybody clear out.
Actually, I really want to go there soon because they show a lot of hip hop.
Oh yeah,
and they bout it. Like,
they love it. If you got bars like we do, they eat it up
with it. Yeah,
because they like that UK drill shit.
Exactly, they fucking with it. And this motherfucker will make any beat, so we could just go there with a bunch of drill beats and make 10 songs and come back with UK artists on our shit.
We gonna go over there and rap on nation.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, where's your hottest producers at? Let me eat
some
up
beats,
the different.
Nah, that's facts.
So, what is your guys's since obviously you guys started as individual artists, which from everything I'm gathering, you probably have all written your own music all along the way. As a group, what is the difference between that writing process? Because I write poetry, so like when it comes to my brain, I have to execute on paper. But one of the homies around here in Jackson, he's a dope ass artist, but he started as he wrote poetry, and he said to me, Carrie, stop overthinking it, just write it. However you think it, write it. Don't go back and change it, right? So when it comes to a group dynamic, like, is the writing process like, this is the idea for the song and y'all each say this is who's gonna write it, or it's like a creative, like, y'all sit down.
We all write our parts.
But every way you could think.
So it's
sometimes
just any
we do
different
it
way.
different. Because I'm not like, my forte ain't never really been like chopping or fast rapping. So sometimes I'll like pick their brain about how to, you know what I'm saying, or they'll like
He's-
tell
yeah,
me
he's
a word to
developing that
take
skill
out.
currently.
You know what I'm saying? So they'll tell me like
And
a
he's
word,
getting it though.
a
He's
word to
smoking that
take
shit.
out and shit, and I'll be like, okay, well, I'll take out this word or whatever, and go from there. But yeah, usually it's like always everything we do is a
really,
group effort.
Yeah, it really starts with the beat.
It do.
Whoever likes
really
a certain
do-
beat will just kind of pick a topic that they want to go with.
Yep.
They start it. Maybe they'll write the hook for it and write their verse, and then they'll send it to the next guy
And keep it going through there.
And it's even been as similar as sometimes Jay will be like, all right, here's what I hear. Right? We need a song about this, and then we need the beat to be like this. Like maybe some of this.
These instruments.
And then I'll be like, all right, he'll go to work or whatever, and I'll go in the basement, get in the studio, and
get to messing with it.
Yes.
How young were you when you started really producing?
Oh, I was 16. It was because I didn't have the money to do the, pay for people's beats. So I was like, I gotta figure this shit out. But I was garbage.
But everybody tries at the beginning.
Literally, it's a work in progress.
It
was probably
16
6
is
years
young.
of working from 16, probably 6-year build up before I sold it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, but that just means dedication, consistency. You know what I'm saying? That's 100%. What that tells me. Consistency pays off.
Every day. Every single day I do something that's writing. Every day.
Right. And that just builds the creative process, right? Like I know one thing about music is it's all wordplay. And if you know how to really get in a dictionary and understand definitions of what words mean and really how to put them together and make it make sense, you know what I mean?
Gotta be interesting.
Hey, people knock that too. Like, go
read the dictionary.
Word, like,
how else you gonna know what it is? Listen, because our brain is. You can hear somebody say a word and like almost in your brain be like, okay, I kind of get what it means, but I don't really know what it means.
Yeah.
Get a damn dictionary and look it up. Make sure you understand what it means.
I keep chat GPT
Listen,
on my phone.
The word, everything. I'll tell you one of the first words ever for me that somebody did on a live, and I was like, what is that word? It was like I had heard the word, but when he said it that day, I was like, dichotomy. What is that? I had to go look it up because it like made sense in what he was saying, but it didn't really make sense as a word. Like, what is dichotomy? I went and looked it up. Y'all better get in the dictionary.
Honestly,
that's how I grew up.
That's how you learn.
Listen, go look it up.
Listen,
go look dichotomy up. It's an interesting word.
Damn, I'm shocked that he don't know what that word means.
Literally. If you heard it in a sentence, you probably would understand it better. But that ain't what we're here for. I'm not the word person.
I use that word on a regular basis. I'm gonna have to get into it.
Y'all gonna have a song with that word in it. It's coming.
For sure. The next track.
Literally
coming to you soon.
Man. So overall, what is your favorite part about just really being able to bring this to life? Like, what's been the overall picture of just the fans?
Oh,
hands down, the fans.
Yeah.
The fact that somebody else, because we've always had artists, like fellow artists that love our music, but you know how rare it is to where you get a person that doesn't make music, but they
actually love your music.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, for me too. Like, it definitely is the fans, but like the process of this whole thing with the people that I'm with, like these is my dogs, bro. Like for real, these are my brothers. Like on a regular basis, I'm calling them to see how they is. You know what I mean? Like they call me to see how I am.
Right.
Like, bro, like
we talk
at
25
work,
times
you know
a
what
day.
I'm saying? And we calling each other like, bro, we got to get it done. But not for nothing. Like you said in the beginning, it's just good to do what you love and do it with the people you love and get some bread for it. You know what I mean? So really,
that's where true happiness, I feel like,
we just right there. We just right there in the precipice of everything that we want in life, and it feel good. Manifestation's like very real, bro. Very real. We've been talking about it forever. We finally did it. It's coming to fruition. We're gonna be on tour next year.
Right.
It's coming, it's going to fruition. You know what I mean? Like these venues is already building a repertoire with us. Like we got festivals we do every year. Shout out Wonder. We coming for 710 Bash. That shit is gonna be crazy. It's an outdoor event. Y'all should come to.
I told y'all tap in. Keep us up to date. I mean, we plugged in now. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. It'd be awesome if we did a live from there.
Oh yeah, listen, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we all about getting in the car traveling. Listen, I'm traveling with this crew. That ain't far at all. Oh yeah, we could do that. Just keep us up to date. We only got a couple blackout dates right now.
That's July.
Y'all keep y'all brains open for May 31st. We got something big coming from CMV. So if y'all gonna be around in Michigan, it's also my birthday, so we're gonna be having a hell of a day that day. But y'all just keep your eyes open for that information because it's coming big time. And y'all get to see another venue in Jackson. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't, but it's a dope venue down here. On this journey, what so you have a family. I heard you say you have kids, right? You have kids. How old are your kids?
My oldest is 16. He'll be 17 this year in May.
Do he do music?
He make beats.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Beats. He worked with Uncle Dirty a lot. He made a couple beats for my albums and stuff when I was solo artist.
Oh, that's what's up.
Some
that's
hard ass beats too.
Listen, I love it. I love it. Put the babies on.
Yeah.
Put the babies on.
My daughter, she be shy about it, but my youngest son, he'll sing. He got a beautiful voice.
Hell yeah.
I'm looking forward to putting him on something.
Listen, put his little voice on a track.
Yeah.
That stuff is priceless.
He'll sing it. He'll definitely sing it.
And especially listen, that's where that's the next level of watching your shit unfold. Watch when the babies, my homeboy down in Florida, listen, the babies love his music. And I mean, for some people that wouldn't mean nothing, but for him, that's who he do it for. He don't curse in his music. He never has. Which make it even better. And the babies, but all his shows have been kid friendly. They bring the babies out, and them kids love him to death.
Cool.
And so when you see that baby generation, listen, they the most honest motherfuckers out here. An adult will lie to your face. You know what I'm saying? The babies is gonna be like it is or it ain't, and really mean that. You know what I'm saying?
You get them early.
Yeah,
they'll be with you for their whole life.
Whole life. Absolutely, they'll grow up like I grew up listening to Third Eye Trybe. You know what I'm saying?
We've done all ages shows.
Yeah. And they're dope. It's a whole.
Oh, Twin Terrors. We did Twin Terrors.
When your own kids start listening to your music too, though.
Because your own kids is your listen. Your kids will do you wrong too, though. Listen, they love you, but they'll do you wrong too. The kids will call you out on some stuff, especially if they little.
Yeah, my son's 13, and he's like, "Yo, I was just listening to The Void." I'm like, "You were what? Why would you do that?"
No, encourage it, love it, let him embrace it.
No.
Listen, he got no what Pops is out there doing though, but in his mind, you a superhero. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like when people are really doing this type of life, right? Music is. I'll go back to what I said way earlier in the show. This industry is a dog eat dog world, and if you don't keep your family close, the people you love close, the people that really want to see you go, the industry will eat you up. And so it's important to bring your kids on that journey. Let them see what you're doing. Let them understand it's a dog eat dog world, but I'm going for it for y'all. Think about it. We don't do this for us at the end of the day. We do, but we don't. I need my kids to understand you can do whatever you want to do. Period. Don't let nothing that's happening in this world slow you down from living your dreams. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to keep going. 2025 has been tough for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? A lot is hard out here, man.
We got a song called Drifting on New Era where we just talk about the ups and downs of life and how things, them opportunities are not right, and people miss it just by doubting themselves. You know what I mean?
Fear and doubt are two of the things that are the most killers of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We take away our own dreams sometimes in that sense. We still got we're gonna stay with y'all probably a little about Jay. Shout out to you, Dylan. Everybody that's tapped in with us today. We appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all catching
y'all. Make sure y'all tap in with me out live every Wednesday. Typically we'll be back to 26 on my normal night, but y'all keep tapping in with me. I love to have great people. If y'all want to get on the show, tap in with my team at CMV Radio. They'll give you instruction on how to get here. Because this is what this journey is about, is having people come tell their stories. When you look back, did you always know music was what you were going to do? 100%. For you, I knew already. You, same thing?
I don't think so. No,
you don't think so? You said yours started a little bit later in life.
I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. I think maybe it was always an option. But
was it a confidence thing? Or was it just you didn't have the right people around you?
Maybe I think that was it.
The people? You got to have the people that really believe in you. And sometimes that shock factor, when people see a person like you, listen, I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't thought you could rap. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be funny. Did y'all think he could rap?
Every time we go out to spots, bro,
listen, you don't look at you and think you can really do that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be funny.
I told you to go to a black barber.
Listen, there's some good ones in Jackson. I could send you right to a great black barber around here. Claremont. Shout out to Claremont Barbershop. You know what I'm saying? That hook you up.
Jay, he's not super outwardly social, but when you get to know Jay,
I can tell.
He's the loyalist motherfucker I know.
I believe
no
it
doubt. That's a real
I ain't gonna, put our business out there, but he's just like, he's done some things for me that family wouldn't.
No, absolutely. I got friends like that too.
Yeah, these are my brothers right here. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, sometimes I don't get Christmas presents. I get them from them. No doubt.
Yeah,
no doubt. I get them from my peoples. No doubt.
I mean, bro, we've had each other's backs through the weirdest.
I had a house fire, and these motherfuckers hooked me up.
Right.
They raised money for me, bro.
I mean, but that's what it is. That's what it's about. So getting the people around you, getting your no pun intended, but getting your tribe around you is really what's important in life. It is. You gotta have your life.
Take a village. It do. Tribe, no doubt.
The people that I have in my life, the people that have been in my life over the last really 2 years, and if you know, you know, have really encouraged me to just continue going because in 2023 I'm throwing the fucking towel on life, on everything. Not for myself, but we went through hell in 2023. You know what I'm saying? I lost a grandbaby at birth, and so when that happens, it's like
it's hard.
Forget everything. You know what I'm saying? But the people around me, the people that saw more, was like, you gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop. And so
I'm glad they did.
Yeah, listen, I'm thankful for the people in my tribe that's around me, because it's not as big as it used to be, but it's the right ones. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's the people that really hold me up when I need that, and that's important in this. Listen, podcasting is hard too. Shit, I don't think this shit's easy, but it's encouraging to have the people around you really be your fan base and really, really want to see you keep going, and it's dope. If y'all haven't ever heard of the festival, because I hear y'all, it just keep coming to mind. So, Country Boots and Bands.
Okay.
It's out in Illinois, Indiana. Yep. Look into that, because I think it's like June-ish. That would be a hell of a festival for y'all if y'all could get to that stage. It's a big event. Kane Brown has been there on this. It's a big event. I'm pretty sure it's not called. Boys that are cool. I'm gonna find out the name. I'm gonna figure it out and get the information to y'all, because that's a good festival, and it's a lot of stages down there. You know what I'm saying? Over the next 90 days, what are we gonna see Third Eye Tribe doing?
Ooh.
So we talking we're in March, so April, May, June.
We got a single dropping the 28th
of this month.
Of this month.
28th of this month, single dropping. Y'all better tap in.
What else is saying?
We got an album dropping.
Album drop. Listen, y'all might have just heard it first on More Than a Pretty Face Live Talk Show. I love first on my show. Hell yeah, you said what days they coming out? 420. Oh hell yeah, dropping off 420.
It's called Grown Men,
and it's literally like we're
grown
men.
Do y'all sing it all?
It's responsible.
No, he does.
You sing it. I'm like, wait a minute. There's somebody on here that got that tone.
We play around, but
I get them dabbling, but yeah.
Hell yeah.
But I tell them, like, harmony's not a thing that you should be scared of. Like,
shout out to Dom, shout out to my homegirl
Jay
Jess.
Got a real deep voice, but there's like some baritone dudes, like, you gotta think like OG Boys to Men. Like, this is shit I grew up on. So
right.
R&B and shit was like always. I remember my mom's used to make us sing in church. I used to hate it, but
it taught you voice control, though.
Taught me, you know what I mean, harmonies and shit. So I remember like our singing instructor would be like, just scream as loud as you can, but from the gut. And you know, I
never could understand that when I was in the choir.
I'd be like, why are we doing this shit?
Right here.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we doing this? But from here, bro, you can make so many different, you know what I'm saying, ranges and shit. Even the ranges you don't think. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason, like, people like
Sam but if you're musical, you get that.
Yeah.
I don't get it. When I was in the choir, I'd be like, what's mean?
Like, think about it like this: when you singing in the shower and you think nobody here, right? You're singing at your max. You know what I'm saying? You belting.
I do it in my car, but you
belting it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But if you could just project that onto a mic, that's it.
Listen, I said I'm gonna get on somebody's track one day. I swear I am, because I do be having bars. I just don't know how to execute it. But I said I'm gonna do it. They've been taking one of the ones that been joking with me. He wanted me on a song. You know what I'm saying? Cool. So I really, before we go, I really got to hear y'all each one more time. So I don't know what y'all want to do. I don't know if you want to come with the new stuff, or old stuff, a favorite, or something. I need to hear y'all at least one more time. And then we're gonna how we're gonna end the show is I let y'all give a message back to the viewers. If y'all want to shout out any upcoming events, anything, I want y'all to make sure everybody know exactly. We're gonna let y'all social media. It's all Third Eye Tribe, but we're gonna talk about it. So I need to hear y'all one more time before we get up out of here.
Let's do this one. Yo, it's YAHOMIE. J is the name. You won't find too many like me. I'm a sick MC. When I spit, I'm shining like high beams. Come get this dope delivered directly to you like an IV. I'll give it to you for the low. You see the tribe is moving weight. They all know we got the flow. If you need it overseas, then we'll bring it by the plane. They about to throw us a parade. I'm so high, I'll be the flow. Whoa, I'm big stepping, better get this lesson. When I click, get them, not a witness left, and I'ma get this lettuce and diminish peasants. Now you getting wrapped up like some Christmas presents. They feel our presence when we walk in the room. I put the pressure on these rappers like I'm a masseuse. I got the juice, we about to blow. Go find you some cover. No more waiting for my shot. I'm getting mine on the double.
I said, it's DB, it was me you were warned about. I got this shit in the bag like I ordered out. The rap caveman, the boasted despite the fact it was frozen to ice for like most of my life. If you wanted, I got it to give them songs to spit it. Wrong and wicked to break it down like long division. Proof that the truth, they rolled it with me. Hip hop isn't dead, lives in the Motor City. Listen to the crowd, shut up. They want me more. Get stretched like a bungee cord in the game of a tug of war. So, what you think you gangster? Because of your tattoos? You downright square like Kung Lao's hat move. My skills shiny like a diamond. I doubt his. Place him at the crotch and put your money where your mouth is. Then it was out the game until they came back quick with some ice on my wrist like a sprain that bitch.
It's saying YTE, not your typical MC. Let them cook what's beef when I'm turning up the heat. I'm a barbarian, hammer in Thor's hand. My pen against yours, a swordsman versus a Mormon. Warrior, I don't fear no man. Get on beats, go green eggs and ham. Method man and red man. Smoking like I'm Jamaican, Rastafarian. Rap devil, rap god on my shoulders arguing like I'm constipated. I got the hardest shit. These rappers got y'all nodding off like a line of pin. Headshots, mumble rappers, I'm targeting. I'm Agent 47 with a sniper rifle in hand. Taking shots like 50 when he diss job. Catch you slipping on a mission. Who the bitch now? Time to back up all that shit that you rap about, thinking that you're Rambo till your ammo run out.
Y'all need the hand clap on that one. Listen, y'all the truth. Listen, they the truth. If y'all ain't following them, y'all better go jump on board. These boys gonna be real famous. I promise you. I feel it coming. Y'all is dope. Y'all is dope.
Appreciate you.
I really do like this vibe. Like I'm a real genuine, authentic person. If I didn't like y'all, I wouldn't be sitting here really vibing. Y'all music is dope as hell. This shit real dope, man. I appreciate y'all. They came all the way from Flint and Detroit on a Sunday damn morning to join y'all and bless y'all with their verses. This shit is so dope. Listen, I tell everybody, y'all is always welcome to come back to my couch. Season 3 will be through June or some shit. So, and then season 4 coming right back. So, we'll definitely have y'all back. Events, if y'all do really want to set up a live and have me come, I'm open to it. I don't know how Facebook is with music though, so I'm real careful about that because I don't want them to shut me down. You know what I'm saying? But I can do the recorded stuff and put, you know what I'm saying?
You can probably like pre-record it and then get it back or something.
Or who knows? You know,
or even just be able to interview y'all before a show.
We're trying to make the 710 bash the biggest thing in Michigan.
No we're doubt. Trying to get headliners.
So the more things that we can figure out to do that,
that'll draw attention. Yeah, definitely we'll tap in with that. Before we get out of here, like I said, I always let my guests leave a word of encouragement or whatever, however you want to leave yourself off this couch tonight and let people know about you. Let's start in the middle this time.
All right, so I just want to say, don't feed the aliens, man. Third Eye Tribe, we here. You know what I'm saying? We here to take and change the industry, mold it into something that belongs to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Instead of one genre or one specific facet or doing a song one way. Some of our songs don't got hooks. Do what you need to do. Be original. Be authentic. Be you. Don't ever be anything else. Unapologetically you.
Absolutely.
Be you all the way. And don't let nobody tell you you can't, because, you know what I'm saying, we've been grinding for a minute and just now getting started. It's crazy.
You said why?
Why not?
Hey,
why not?
Yes, sir.
Pretty much said it.
He summed it up for you.
Pretty much, yeah.
Also, you for sure invest in yourselves because nobody else will.
Yeah.
Just keep working and
Keep
working some more. Yeah, when they're watching and whether they're not.
Yeah,
nobody,
even when they're not, they are.
Yeah, I was
Promise
gonna
that.
say you get more views from your haters than you do your fans.
Oh, absolutely. They watching the hardest to see what the hell is really happening.
Hell
Trust
yeah.
and believe, and they trying to mimic
hating,
every
just
bit.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Do what you're doing.
Hell
Stay
yeah.
tuned for Grown Men 420.
Yes,
420.
It's coming. It's an amazing project.
Oh,
We're gonna
so
shoot
good.
videos for it.
Some of the hardest weed songs you've ever
Move
heard.
Along.
You're gonna listen to this and be like, this is a weed
Move
song?
Along coming on, right?
That's
Move
what's
Along
up.
coming soon, the video.
Soon, yeah.
Soon.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll
So
be dropping a video.
Listen, y'all can catch them on YouTube. Drop them, get them on Spotify. Go download their albums.
Yes,
Make sure y'all
get on Amazon Music more. Shout out Amazon Music.
Listen,
that's a good platform.
I listen to Amazon Music.
Yeah,
I
that
pay
shit
for
is
Prime.
dope.
Goddamn right, I'm about to use
I was
that
like,
music.
yo, this shit is cool.
Yeah,
and our shit is on there.
Hell
so
yeah!
that's
Shout out
what's
to
up.
Amazon Prime. Alexa, you about to get updated
No
today.
doubt, no doubt.
But yeah, if y'all are not following Third Eye Tribe, definitely tap in with them. If y'all want to get them booked, tap in with Knight. He right here in the middle. Shout out to Dirty B, your homie Jay. Appreciate all y'all coming in with us today on a Sunday. Like I said, I like this Sunday vibe. And damn, I could do this on Sundays instead of Wednesdays, but we're not gonna talk about that today. I'm not gonna steal nobody's Sunday. This is a chill day.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you. Like I said, if y'all want to come back, definitely tap in. We're gonna see y'all again before season 3 is out. I'm certain of it. I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all for being here with More Than a Pretty Face. Again, shout out to Catch My Vibe Radio. One more time, I need y'all, shout out to
when I say Third Eye, you say Trybe. Third Eye, Trybe.
Hey,
Catch My Vibe Radio, man. Tap in.
Tap all the way in. Catch My Vibe. Listen, if y'all out there in the world, this is what we do at More Than a Pretty Face. So if y'all want to get on the show, come tap in. Find me on social media. Find us at Catch My Vibe Radio, More Than a Pretty Face. And Carrie Whitaker, also known as C-Dub. Hey, I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. We will see y'all tomorrow night at 7:15 from Appleton, Wisconsin. You heard me. See y'all next time. We out.